Hey everybody, in 2021, Brian Cook here, getting back into the sharing of information, of empowerment, which has really driven myself. And I wanted to start out with some reflection back of 2020. Basically, back in March of last year, I stopped broadcasting and kind of went into self-discovery mode, which at the time, I didn't know if it was a good reason or a good time to do or not to do, but I made that decision. I was going to go and discover, am I doing what I really want to do? And at the time, I was running my digital media agency and getting clients and working with clients and helping people build their brand, which was challenging at the beginning of the pandemic because so many businesses went out of business or ran out of money and they didn't know what to do. So I was blessed that I had plenty of clients, but it wasn't what I was passionate about. It wasn't what I loved doing. And it just seemed like to me, the clients were never happy. And I don't want to do anything unless people are completely satisfied. And so I realized maybe I'm not doing what I absolutely love to do. I went through the year, and actually at the end of the year, took a course that kind of kicked me in the pants. It was like going back to course creation, but really going back to who I want to help, who I truly want to serve, and who I want to help. So in 2021, I brought that change upon. I started with some new goals, which I'll talk about later, and a new focus, right, of going after and helping the people that I truly care about, that's closest to my heart, that I want to make a difference in their life. So I went through this progress, I went through the course, and I thought, what is the biggest thing that has changed my life so far? What has done the most good for me that I want to share with other people? And it just keeps coming back to a simple fact of gratitude. It was gratitude that made such a big difference in my life, because I remember back when I was a police officer, I wasn't grateful. I was just kicking my feet, moving them forward, going to a job that I didn't like, living a life I didn't care for, completely didn't even know what passion was, and just stuck is how I felt stuck. And so I didn't want to live that way, and I had to make some changes. So same kind of thing, fast forward, making changes from 2020 to 2021 was, who can I help? Who can I make a difference in their lives that really probably needs help, but maybe they don't even know it, right? Those people in my mind were police officers and veterans, and very near and dear to my heart because I'm a Marine veteran, I'm a former police officer. And I knew in my life that I wasn't happy, that I really knew at the top of the scale of my income was, and that's if I got to the top, right? Because that was other people's control. And then I also went back to when I got out of the Marine Corps, and then when my son got out of the Marine Corps, of not knowing what to do. Like wanting to become a cop, but missing the brotherhood of the Marine Corps so much that wanting to go back in, and just this crazy conundrum of emotions and not knowing and feelings of how to generate an income. I had a child on the way at that time when I got out of the Marine Corps, and just completely lost, and no program or no system or no mentor or nobody to help me. And I don't want that to happen to other veterans. And then I go on to the other side of the spectrum of police officers. When I had about 6 years on the job as a Memphis police officer, it was no longer fun. And I remember in my 7th year, I got in a horrific shooting, and I didn't want to do it anymore, but I didn't know what to do. And I remember as a police officer, a bragging point was, how many hours of overtime did you collect during this payday? Right, and the goal was always 20. Right, so you're trying to get 10 a week, so 50-hour weeks. You're trying to get 100 hours. That was the goal. And I knew that was really the only way to make a great income, was to make that kind of money of 20 hours of overtime, 40 extra hours a month was kind of the goal, to make that extra income. So basically another week of pay on top of what I was doing. And everything over that was a bonus. So going back to this year, taking this online class, because we don't do anything in person anymore, hearing the things that I knew I needed to hear, but also things that kicked me in the ass to do what I needed to do. And back in 2011, I'd done some course creation and helped people learn how to do some certain skills. and was blessed to make a great income off doing that. But I was very passionate about helping people up their skill set, right? Go to the next level. And that's really what fired me up. So my wife and I, Michelle, took this course together and got focused on really the foundation of identifying who we want to help, but how we're going to help people. And that spawned on us writing our first ebook together. And it's going to be called a 7-Day Gratitude Challenge, which we hope to be releasing here very soon. It'll be free because gratitude changed my life. I had suffered from post-traumatic disorder, stress, not disorder, post-traumatic stress from some things that happened, as a police officer, almost being killed and shot in the line of duty, that it took a while to get out of that mindset. And the fastest way and the biggest aha moments and life-changing moment I had was diving deeply into gratitude. And that was how I was going to rewire my mind and sleep better and feel better and have energy, was just being grateful for every single thing that I did or that I had. And during my transition from police officer to entrepreneur, during this time of the last, 15 years, almost 15 years ago, I've been blessed to have traveled and seen many things and been to South Africa and been to Cuba and been to Mexico and all over South America and Europe and just seeing really, truly poor people that were happy, that were grateful. And I thought, we have so much, especially in America, we have so much in this great country of ours, but we don't appreciate it. Like, there's a level of, it's expected, right? You're expected to have the 2.5 kids. You're supposed to have the 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. You're supposed to have the 2 cars and the 3-car garage and go on vacation 2 weeks a year. That's the expectation. But we forget that we have simple things like the internet, and we have computers and smartphones and running water and shelter over our head and heat and air conditioning and food. You're not worried about if you're going to eat next. I remember so distinctively in Johannesburg, South Africa, going by these shanty shacks, and they're by a river, and there's like right on the river, and there's no lights, and they have no running water, and the water's dirty. There's pigs in the water, and there's dogs in the waters, and there's cows in the water, and these people have the biggest smiles on their face, and they're just waving and happy. And I kid you not, literally 2 blocks away was a Rolls-Royce dealership. And I just think about, these people will never have that Rolls-Royce, but they're so happy, and they're so gracious, and they're so appreciative. And that's really when I embraced it, was just be thankful for what you have. And I want to share that gift and go into my goals for 2021. Is this year I want to teach police officers and people separating from the military, either after 4 years, 10 years, or retiring, on how they can generate an income, a part-time income to a full-time income through affiliate marketing. And most people don't know what affiliate marketing is. They make assumptions like we all do, but affiliate marketing is just basically selling other people's stuff for them, right? So using the internet, using online, using marketing, is they sell other people's stuff for them. And I would say probably 95% of people do it wrong. People will go to ClickBank and they'll get a link, and they'll take that link, and then they'll put the link on their social media, and then they'll run ads at that link. Well, that is the absolutely wrong way to do it. And that's why people do it, and they get pissed off and they lose money, and they're like, this doesn't work, because they don't know how to do it. So I'm currently working with a NYPD officer right now. That's New York Police Department. And he's one of the NYPD finest, but he's at that point in his life. He's been on the job 10 years. He's got a daughter. He's not fulfilled with being a cop anymore. And I couldn't imagine being a cop in 2021. And he wants to make some extra money. He's tried network marketing. It's not worked out for him. My story, right? I tried network marketing, and I was blessed that it did work out for me some, but it's not something that I enjoyed. I'm just going to be honest. I didn't love the cold calling. I didn't love meeting strangers in public. I didn't love that. And so we're helping him. We're working together on the foundation of teaching him how to do it right. And I say this with a disclaimer is that if you're afraid of hard work, this is not for you. And when I say hard, I don't mean physical labor, right? I don't mean you're going to be tired. You're going to have to use this. You're going to have to be an adult learner. You're going to have to learn new skills, and you're going to get pissed off, and you're going to get frustrated. So that's what I'm looking to do this year is create my own product around gratitude, teaching people gratitude. The first one's going to be called the 7-Day Gratitude Challenge that Michelle and I teach. We're super excited to have that out. The goal is by the end of the month. I think we'll be done before then, but the goal is to have that out, the Gratitude Challenge. So if you're interested, stick around because we'll be launching that soon. But I just wanted to check back in and say hello. I missed you guys, and I'm back to sharing some information. I'm clear on where I'm going in 2021, and my goals are to help police officers and help veterans either separating from the military after their first 4 or 5 years, or even those people retiring. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.